Hi, my name is Meredith Harwood, and today I will be telling you about selection pressure in the peppered moth species. So what is selection pressure? Selection pressure is known as the external agents which affect an organism's ability to survive in a given environment. This can be negative when the occurrence of a trait decreases, or positive when the occurrence of a trait increases. However, selection pressure may not remain constant. Some common examples would be lactose intolerance, bacteria, and superstrength or immunity in bugs. So what is the peppered moth species? It is a small species of moth common to England, Europe, and North America. These moths are typically white with black speckles across their wings, making it easy to camouflage against lichen-covered tree trunks to avoid predators. However, there are black-colored peppered moths. So how modern-day selection pressure has affected peppered moth species? Industrialization and domestic coal fires in the 19th century led to air pollution, which then killed off lichen and blackened tree trunks. Light-colored peppered moths were no longer able to camouflage in with the lichen, and thus were easier for predators to prey on. However, black-colored peppered moths were able to camouflage and survive in these new conditions. Over successive generations, black peppered moths have outnumbered the light ones. In the mid-20th century, controls were introduced to reduce air pollution. Tree trunks became clearer and lichen growth increased. Black peppered moths were no longer able to camouflage against the trees, but the light ones were. Eventually, the light-colored moths outnumbered the black moths again. So what would happen to the peppered moth species if air pollution continued to increase? When air pollution increases, the overall population of the peppered moth species decreases, no matter the coloring of the moth, due to adapting to prior conditions. And how has the pollution changes the characteristics of the peppered moth species over time? The back and forth increases and decreasing in air pollution has caused the peppered moth species to constantly adapt to changing conditions when it comes to camouflaging. When air pollution is more severe, there are more black peppered moths. However, when air pollution is less severe, there are more light-colored peppered moths. How might changes in peppered moth color affect other organisms? When a change in air pollution levels occur, the peppered moths will be easier for predators, such as flycatchers or European robins, to hunt during the daytime due to their lack of camouflage. However, since the outnumbering of light versus black-colored moth is a quick occurrence when air pollution levels change, this susceptibility to predators will not last long. How have the changes in the peppered moth species impacted human society? While the change in color in the peppered moth species has not directly impacted human society and quality of life, observations of the peppered moth species have allowed humans to be more aware of the consequences of air pollution. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something new today. Here are my sources if you want to learn more about the black peppered moths and the white peppered moths, and have a lovely day.